Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like a dapper dog, giving them all dressed like $1,000,000, things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join? Yeah. Get them on, y'all. Better give me some eggs. Why not listen to me? Yeah, join in me. Come with me, help me say. I'm so afraid to go home. You gotta turn it on. Yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn it on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on now. Dig me. One and only Steve Harvey. Got a radio show. Thank God for it all the time, too. Well, here we go. Today, I want to share something with you that'll help you because it's helped me. You know, I was telling the story once that in this magazine called Rob Report, that there was a statue I used to see for years. I started buying Rob Report magazines years ago. So I just wanted to see what affluent people did, just wanted to see what people with means did, what type of investments they did, what they bought, where they traveled to. The Rob Report is just like it's like a big boy toy magazine. You can see what cars is out. I didn't have money for none of it. Just, I was dreaming though, I just wanted to see. And there was a statue inside this magazine of this man who was coming out of this bronze rock, and he was completely bronze, and he was muscular, and he didn't look nothing like me, but he was a man coming up out of a rock, and he had a huge hammer and a chisel in his hand. And as his body from the waist up was coming out of this huge piece of stone, you could see where it was him who had been chiseling and forming himself. So the name of the statue was Self-Made Man. And for years, man, I said, man, I'm going to get a big house one day and I'm going to put that statue in the backyard in the corner. That's going to be my little spot where I go chill because I'm a self-made man. Well, after years of working at becoming somebody and having reached a degree of success, I would have nothing to do with that statue. There's nothing about that statue that appeals to me anymore, because on my journey and in my quest to become what I thought would be this self-made man, where I could put this statue and had this statue in the corner be kind of cold, symbolizing that I had made it, I realized on my journey there's no such thing as a self-made man, that we all need help, and that God places people in our paths along the way that benefit us oftentimes. And it's the most unlikely person oftentimes. And it's the most unlikely way that he presents these people in front of you. It's crazy how he does it, man. And so this is a statue now that I look at and I go, I see what the creator was saying, and that's cool, but not for me. because I needed help. And I've learned a lot of things like this along the way. And the part I wanted to share with you all about this is you've got to develop a sense of purpose. You have to develop a sense of purpose. That's different. See, your purpose is created for you by God, because when he created you as an individual, from whatever two parents you may have, that's not important here. When he created you, he had something in mind for you. And it was a purpose. God has not created a single soul to become a criminal. God has never created a single soul to be a drug dealer. This came about through some decisions we made as sinners, and we stayed in that place. But see, when he created us, he has a wonderful idea for us. But God gives us human beings this thing called choice, and we have the power to decide. So you can decide if you're going to adhere to the purpose that God created you and made you for, or you can go ahead and make some choices on your own. So like if God wanted to give you a life and come to you and give you life more abundantly, and that's his promise, if you come to him, if you choose him, then cool. But if you say, well, this ain't moving along fast enough, I'm going to get my own life of abundance, I'm going to start slanging, well, guess what now? Ta-da, you've made a decision. And see, God's decisions and choices, the one thing I learned about him, God's decisions, choices, his voice, it has no sin in it. Ain't it amazing how many people that came up to you and said, the Lord wanted me to do this to you, and I'm doing it, and that God is punishing you, and I'm doing this to you because God gonna see that you get your day. Who is this person? Who is this person that God all of a sudden gave this authority and power to? God didn't get that to nobody, man. Nobody. This person don't have the right to hold you to your past, the right to make you pay. So who makes them pay when they make mistakes? Because they all make them. So when I say you have to have you have to develop a strong sense of purpose, that means you have to strongly get in touch with your creator to find out what the purpose you were created for. See, it's two things that I had to learn along the way. My career was what I was paid for. My calling is what I was made for. See, it's two different things, folks. It took me a long time to learn it. Some people think that they calling is to be a performer. Well, that's what you're paid for. And a big part of your life is your performance that's tied directly to your gift. But what you're made for, though, what you're made for is to bring about some significant change in another human being's lives, because we are all linked together in this chain. That's what you are here for. Everybody has a purpose to do something wonderful, meaningful, or impactful for another person. You think the guy that invented the airplane was merely inventing the airplane so he could fly? No, his purpose was to become an inventor, to come up with this invention so he could fly, and we all fly. See, sometimes God will make you successful so you can become successful, so you can turn around and teach other people how to become successful. God saved people so you can turn around and tell other people how wonderful it is to be saved. You see how this thing works? That's what we have to do as people. And it's nothing that we have to go and discover. We have to go and develop it. But if you haven't discovered your purpose, it's simply because, here's it. If you haven't discovered your purpose, it's simply because you have not contacted the creator and maker of your soul to ask and find out why you were created. It's as simple as that. If you buy a Toyota, there's an owner's manual on the inside that will tell you everything you know, how to best operate your Toyota, how to make it work, what to do. They got a troubleshooting section. Your faith is the same thing as an owner's manual in your car. Open up that book, man. Find out how to jumpstart your life, how to troubleshoot it, and get on with your life, and find out your purpose and develop a strong sense of purpose. All right? Okay.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies, gentlemen, truck drivers, bosses, wannabes, people in construction, bridge workers, school crossing guards. You know, man, I had a school crossing guard one time. I never met a person more evil. Why are you a hateful person leading the kids across the street? All of us felt endangered every time she put the stop sign up because I felt like she was trying to kill us. I really did, man. She was an evil crossing guard. Cars be coming. She wait till the last minute and throw that sign out. You hear, ah! Everybody in the crosswalk start crying and running. I don't know why I thought of that just now, but that's how my mind works. Just thought I'd let y'all in there. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Be grateful today, y'all. I had a long conversation with God. Really spend some time thanking him this morning. Do the same thing. Just take a couple of minutes, man, out your day. Close your eyes. You ain't got to. Just thank him. You can do that with your eyes open. I ain't tell you how to do it. I'm just asking you to do it. That's all. Here we go. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., better known as KLS, which stands for Kill Lawan Spates. It's the Lawan for me. Kier, I didn't get that at first. I don't know. That's when black people started naming their kids Spanish names. Kier. I don't know where that came from. That is not black, though. Killer, but Lawan, though. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They made up for Kill. And the legend that is Nephew Tommy Jr.
Yeah, Unc. Let me ask you this, Unc. You know, our family decided this year we're going to do that gift exchange. Have you done that before with your family when you do the gift exchange?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because I know, I saw who pulled my name. I know my gift ain't finna be nothing. Because my uncle pulled my name and he missing the tooth. So I know I ain't finna get nothing. The one in the front. Right. Yeah, see, if he don't care about himself, I know damn well he ain't finna care about my gift. I know that.
Well, if you won't buy a tooth, I can promise you your gift ain't gonna be worth a damn. Cause first of all, he don't see nothing wrong.
Yeah.
When a person is shopping for you that don't see nothing wrong, the tooth in the front of your head is missing.
Yeah.
I don't care what I got to do. Pop bottles, copper, wire. You know, I go work down at the trap house for a couple of days. I'm got to get some money for this tooth. It's no way, dog. I'm down at the grocery store. I'm bagging groceries. I'm doing whatever I got to do. I got to get some money for this tooth.
Yeah. Yeah.
But your uncle just sat there for years.
Yeah, missing. Gone.
So, yeah, man, your gift ain't going to be nothing.
Yeah, I promise you this gift coming out at the dollar store. I know it is.
Well, you should buy him a tooth. Buy him a tooth, dog.
I didn't pull his name. I didn't pull his.
Okay.
Anybody buying no tooth?
What'd you say, Tommy? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Pull his name to help him?
Yeah, I mean, you know.
You pulled.
I'll buy him a toothbrush. Man. Hey, Junior, I'll buy him a toothbrush and cut half the bristles off.
That's so mean.
That's evil.
Evil. All right.
Yeah. But he can keep them brushes concentrated where they be, because you don't want your brushes hitting that gum.
Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will hear from the nephew as he runs that prank back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, it is time now to start your morning off with the nephew and run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
Job offer. Everybody looking for one. You never know. Cat dog, let's go.
Hello?
Hello, I'm trying to reach a William, please.
Yes, this is William.
Hi, William. My name is Daniel. I'm with Employment Agency.
Oh, yes. How's it going?
Okay, pretty good. You actually came in a couple of weeks and filled out some forms. And
Yeah, I did.
You're seeking employment, correct?
Yes, sir, I am.
Okay. Well, listen, I got a few things here I'd like to go over. If you have the time, I'd like to get a couple questions from you. I think I actually have something I could send you out on Monday if you actually fit the criteria. Is that okay?
Oh, okay. Well, hold on one second. Let me grab a pen real fast. Hold on. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm ready.
All right. Are you used to physical labor at all?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so that's not a problem health-wise or physical. You're able to handle that kind of stuff.
Yes.
Okay. About how tall are you, William?
About 5'8".
5'8", okay. And how much do you weigh?
About 150.
150. Okay. All right. Let's do this now. Have you done any singing at all?
Not. I can sing a little bit. Not. I'm not a singer, but I could blow a little bit, but not professionally. But
Right. But you're pretty good at holding a note, at least, though, right?
Yeah, I can hold a note.
Okay. Not bad at all. Are you good working out in the heat? Is that okay?
Yeah. At this point, man, I'm willing to take anything. Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay. How long you been out of work?
Man, for about a year and a half now.
Okay. Well, man, we're going to try to fix that for you. I know with the way economy is, I know how people can be out of work and not be able to find what they're looking for. But I think we've got something up our alley. Now, let me ask you this question. Are you good working barefooted?
Barefooted?
Yeah, without shoes on at all.
Well, I mean, I guess if the job requires it, then, yeah, I can do that.
Okay. Now, we're going to start Monday morning right at sunrise. So we're talking about 5:30, 6 o'clock here. We're going to need you to report to the field to actually get ready, okay?
What kind of job is this?
What you're going to be doing, William, is what you're going to be doing is actually picking cotton. And we want you to do it barefooted, and we'd like for you to actually sing while you're doing it.
Man, you got to be kidding me, man. Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. The job pays $10 an hour. We're going to get you some good hours out there. I know it's going to be...
Wait a minute, man. With all due respect, man, you're talking about picking cotton and bare feet and $10 an hour, man. I don't...
You're going to don't forget, I do need you singing. It's going to be do you know any Negro spirituals?
No, I don't. And I don't think, who is this again?
Like I said, I'm Daniel. I'm one of the employees here. I work at employment agency. I pulled up your file and saw how long you've been out of work, and I've got something that I think you'll be perfect for.
Okay, but what is this job really about? You talking about picking cotton.
Well, basically it's kind of like you're getting paid, the $10 an hour. You're probably going to get about 10 hours in a day. So you're going to make $100 a day. It's kind of like slavery, but it's not.
Whoa, hold up, brother, hold up. Man, I didn't sign on for nothing like this, man. I'm thinking you guys are supposed to be helping me with a up-to-date job. Slavery don't even exist no more, man.
It does not exist. We are going to pay you. You understand? But we do want you barefooted.
Man, you are telling me I gotta sing and walk barefooted, picking cotton, singing some slavery songs, bro. I don't do no like that, man. I'm voting Tuesday, man. That slavery is over with, man. What the hell are you talking about? I can't believe.
What did you say?
Man, I'm thinking that you guys are going to be finding me a job. That's not a damn job, man.
Regardless of how you like it, it's a job. Now, I need you to report 5 o'clock Monday morning out in the field with no shoes and ready to sing your song and pick.
Man, I am not reporting no damn where at 5 o'clock in the morning at no damn field, brother. I don't know why you even calling me with this. Matter of fact, you know what? Go ahead and send my off, because I'll go over there and talk to these people in the beginning, because y'all need to be reported.
Like I said, 5 o'clock in the morning, report. You don't have, if you can wear your shoes.
Man,
listen, Buck, listen to me.
First of all, nah, my name ain't Buck. And matter of fact, what's your name? Because you know what? I will be at this tomorrow just to meet your because this don't make no sense, man. You calling my phone talking about some slavery work, man. You must be out of your mind talking this.
Are you looking for work or are you not looking for work?
No, I'm not looking for that kind of work, dude. You calling my phone telling me about some slave work?
It's work, though.
You must be out of your
get
mind. Matter of fact, what is your name? What is your name?
Daniel.
You can kiss my okay?
Listen, I don't want to go back and forth.
I'm not doing no type of like that. Matter of fact,
y'all
agency can lose all my information.
You're going to get your hang on. You're going to get your butt out there, and you're going to do what you need to do.
Did you just say get my black? Well, you know what? I will be there. Put my down.
Can I say one more thing, please?
What the else you got to say, man? You didn't say it a mouthful already.
I got to say this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Your wife, Katrina, got me to prank phone call you.
What? The who?
William, this is Nephew Tommy, man, from the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ain't this some... Man, I can't believe she done did some like that, man. And she know I'm looking for a job, man. I bet you won't be saying that when the bills come in next month. Hey, man, I'm 5'8", 150 pounds, but when I'm ready to get in your I will get all up in your I mean, and she know that. She know that. I be ooh, I'm going to get her. Oh, man.
I got one more thing I got to ask you, man. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Oh, man, the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Lil Cotton ain't never hurt nobody.
All right, nephew, thank you. Coming up next, it is Ask the CLO, our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for Ask the CLO, the Chief Love Officer, the CLO, as the nephew calls him. You ready, CLO?
Stay ready.
All right. This one is from Marcus, an iHeartRadio app listener. Marcus says, I've been married for 4 years, but I think my wife had sex with a guy from my gym. I was working out one morning and there were only 2 other people in the gym. One of the guys came over and said he recognized me from a picture on social media. He asked if I knew a guy named Bo. I told him that Bo is a relative. He said he messed around with Bo's sister a few months ago, but he hasn't seen or talked to Bo lately. Well, Bo's sister is my wife. My wife denied everything, and Bo wouldn't confirm or deny what happened. I need answers, so how should I handle this, CLO?
Well, you could just pull in with an ass whooping.
Start.
That'll get somebody to talking.
Uh-huh.
Hold on, man. Wow, wait a minute. What you doing?
Wow.
So, Shirley, explain it to me again.
Okay, so he was at the gym working out one morning. There were only 2 other people in the gym. Right. One of the guys came over and said he recognized him from a picture on social media.
He recognized Marcus?
Yes.
Okay.
He asked if I knew a guy named Bo. I told him that Bo is a relative. He said he messed around with Bo's sister a few months ago, but he hasn't seen or talked to Bo lately. Well, Bo's sister is my wife. My wife denied everything. Bo wouldn't confirm or deny what happened, and I need answers, he said.
Well, hold up, dog. You let a dude come up to you in a gym with some social media mess to ask you, did you know a guy named Bo? Because he messed around with his sister, and he ain't seen him in a while. So now, the throwaway line is, he messed around with Bo's sister.
That's it.
Now, that happens to be your wife.
Yeah.
First of all, he could be lying. And number 2, which I think he is, because ain't no way in the hell this dude would come up to a man's wife and make this statement if he thought it were true. So I would be very careful, man, before you go at your wife with all this hocus pocus from this guy at the gym on social media.
But what if the guy didn't really
apologize?
know? What if the guy didn't know that Bo's sister was his wife?
Well, I'm pretty sure he would know that. But what?
So how could he be lying?
Well, wait. First of all, if you just trying to meet Bo, why would you go up to a dude and go, I used to mess with his sister? Dog, you're just trying to find Bo. See, but
can't we whoop his ass and apologize if it went wrong?
See, if you pull in on his ass, it's like what I said in the beginning. You're going to get your truth a lot quicker.
Yeah, exactly.
Because all you got to do is just start whooping his ass because he said he slept with your wife. So you had a right to whoop somebody's ass who come up to you and say that. And then we can get down to the bottom of the truth. We find out if he really know Bo or he trying to let you know he slept with your wife. Well, if that's what you're trying to let me know, thank you. And here's this ass whooping.
All right, we're moving on. Tanisha in Charlotte.
Bo knows.
Yes. Bo knows. Tanisha in Charlotte, CLO, says, I was free and single.
Whoa. Why don't we do this?
What?
Why don't you just ask Bo?
Back on Bo. Come on.
Back on Bo.
Bo,
Let's go.
who is supposed to be his cousin. Why don't you just go ask Bo, did his boy sleep with his sister? And if he slept with him before y'all got married, dog, it might not be a problem.
A few months ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
they've been married for 4 years.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's an ass whooping. Now, I don't even know how you didn't issue it at the gym. What number 3 people in there?
Truth or a lie, it's an ass.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Tanisha in Charlotte says, I was free and single, living my best life till a man came along and swept me off my feet. He's from a small town and he has very traditional ways. And I thought it was cute at first, but now it's weird. He has a set bedtime and he expects me to go to bed at 10:30 every night too. Saturday night, I waited for him to drift off to sleep and I woke him up with a little surprise under the covers. He pushed me away and said he needed sleep and there's time and a place for everything. We're both only 28. So why is he such a prude? Is this something that can be changed? What?
Well, he got everything on the schedule. You finna have an unhappy ass life now. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You finna have a very, very unhappy ass life. Oh, the schedule. There's a time and place for everything. When I was 28, the time and place for sex was now.
What's now? Right now.
Always now.
Every now. I don't give a damn when you bought it up. We could be fully dressed on the way out the door for church. I get naked and start over. 28.
For church?
I would. What?
Yeah. This is craziness right here. This is craziness. Yeah.
10:30.
Yeah.
That boy in the
Go
bed.
ahead,
10:30.
Under the covers, it's just the two of you. What?
Now.
All right. We don't have time for another one, Steve. But if you have any more advice for Bo.
Y'all can't let Bo go.
Or Bo's cousin.
The dude at the gym need an ass whooping. First of all, for either telling the truth that it was your wife or for lying on your wife.
Yeah.
One of the two.
I think it was the truth, yeah.
You think it was the truth?
I think it was the truth because he didn't. I mean, was he just being messy? Was he just being a messy dude?
You can't take unless you was at the gym and the dude is big and buff and you a little scrawny little punk ass. That's the only way
you got to deal with it.
Yeah.
But either way, I'm gonna pick up this 10-pound weight and we're gonna see how strong your eye is.
Oh wow!
That's the one thing that ain't got no muscles. Your eye.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
This is holiday phrases at the Christmas party.
Holiday phrases at the Christmas party. We're all going to go to these Christmas parties inside your friend's house or relative's house. What we're going to do is make the setting. We're going to play some music for you. You're in a real Christmas party. And these are some of the phrases that you're here at your average black Christmas party.
Keyword black. I heard that. All right, here we go. And now we take you to every holiday Christmas gathering and we give you sounds of a black Christmas party.
I don't know who invited me. Could have been my mom.
Hey, can I get some of y'all to help me put Earl in the car? Somebody, just...
Well, I'd like to laugh too. So what did she say that was so funny?
Anybody seen my purse? It was right there on the kitchen table. Right there. I put it right there.
Yeah, that's one.
Hey, y'all can't smoke that in my mama's house.
Hey, y'all out of toilet paper. Where y'all keep the plunger?
Oh, God.
That's the word.
I'm gonna need that plunger, man. Hold up, y'all. Don't go in there.
So what? So what? The girl like girls. Get over it. What that got to do with you? She like girls, ain't it?
Hey, you ain't said nothing. We can take all this outside. All of it right now.
That's real right there.
I love y'all and all, but y'all need to stay out of my bedroom. Right there.
No, it's not a weave. This is my real hair.
Yes,
My real hair.
I can tell you right now, that's one ugly ass baby.
Hey, look, if I was young, I'd stay out there barefoot for about at least 45 minutes. Now, No, hell no. I ain't know he was out.
Yes.
What the hell made this egg salad? Earl peed on himself.
That's why I told you I needed help to get him in the car.
Man.
Y'all
He
got some
wet.
fall.
He wet and heavy.
I ain't eating that.
Break another ornament on that tree. We ain't gonna have nothing to hang on it next year.
I know you ain't out there peeing in my mama backyard. What? Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Stay out of the refrigerator. All right, just stay out.
Stop balling that Christmas paper up. We're gonna use it next year.
Oh, she knew he was married.
That's him.
Well, look who with a white woman. I mean,
These are sounds you hear at a black Christmas party.
Yes, I'll accept the charges.
Hey, y'all. Hey, Calvin coming. Watch your purse.
They don't let him preach at church, but he want to come over here and pray for 30 minutes. It's just too much right here.
Yeah.
Oh, she had another baby? Oh.
hey, y'all, it's long distance from the prison. Everybody want to say hi?
Yes, that's it. That was my next one.
Hey, Robert!
Hey, Rob.
What's going on, Rob?
What's up, y'all? What's up? What's up, fam? Man, I wish I could be there with y'all. Who all over there?
Everybody!
Man.
Pass the phone around.
Everybody here.
What
No, I
Bernita
see-
at, man?
Huh?
Let me talk to Bernita.
Bernita.
Hey, Bernita, Robert on the phone. I ain't say nothing about it. You know, but go ahead. Just talk to him.
I can't believe it. The family that don't bring a damn thing take the most home.
Never bring nothing.
Look at me. We about to eat.
The game is on.
Her kids bad. Her kids are bad.
Oh my God! How long is this prayer gonna last?
Ooh, it's done got late. We probably gonna have to stay tonight. I don't do all that driving at night. Ooh, you know, Clarence don't like to drive at night.
Why we can't eat till their ass get here?
Did y'all go in the living room and speak to Miss Bernice in the hospital bed?
Y'all just gonna walk right by her. Don't say nothing.
What y'all doing in there?
These are
Hey!
things you hear at a black Christmas
Hey!
party. We changed it.
We trying to make it a Christmas party.
Oh, no, we've been out to
Yeah,
Christmas.
we got a party, right?
Long
We just at a
time.
black house
We
now.
at a black house.
Go out there and tell Devontae to bring that walker back in here so Miss Lucille can get to the table.
You mean tell me y'all ain't got no flat screens?
Miss Bernita from the hospital bed. Your grandmama from the hospital bed in the den. Turn them greens down. Smell them in here.
Hey, can anybody give me a jump? I'm trying to go to work.
Everybody. On Thanksgiving.
He working. They getting paid double. Get paid double tonight.
Yeah, get that overtime.
Get that over.
Oh, she's real light skinned. She's real light skinned.
She real like.
Well,
She real
guess I
dark
go
skinned.
and get out of here. Watch this game, y'all. Y'all TV be cutting off. We'll go on to the house so I can see this game.
You fool. You talking like you fool.
Somebody done took them damn folding chairs. I know we had 8 folding chairs last year this time.
No, damn that. Who the hell took that fall off the table? Who took the fall? That's my fault.
All right, we gotta go.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather spend New Year's Eve without your phone or without someone to kiss at midnight? Which
Had
one?
his phone. Yeah,
You can have that phone.
Yeah.
What?
You had that.
You guys? Somebody.
No, I need to get it at 12:01 now.
Yeah.
In the new year. It's a new year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Steve?
You didn't answer.
Yeah, I need somebody. I don't care about that phone.
Oh, that's so sweet.
That's what
All
I
right,
know
would you
about long flights. Ain't no, I don't ask the flight attendant, do you have Wi-Fi? No, hell no. I don't want can't nobody call me. No.
Yeah. Would you rather a real Christmas tree or an artificial one? Real or
real
fake?
trees. No, I love real trees.
Okay. What about you guys? Junior?
Oh, I ain't never had no real tree in my life. We ain't get down.
Oh, you always have fake.
All our tree been fake.
Yeah. Well, they're pretty, right? They're
Oh, yeah,
decorated
they
nicely.
nice. My daddy made it feel like it was real. He said he bought it. It was real when he bought it. So that's all Deb Lee told me. Hell.
He said it was real.
Yeah. My daddy didn't play that. Don't play about
How is a fake tree? What is you looking at?
It's in here.
Right.
Oh, you think that tree in your imagination?
All right.
It was working.
When your spouse is leaving the house, would you rather be kissed goodbye or left to sleep? Which one? When she's leaving.
Oh, if I'm asleep?
Mm-hmm. You want her to kiss
just
you?
Go on, do what you got to do. I'll kiss you when you get back.
Don't wake you up?
Wake me up for that.
No, hell no.
I'm not going to say nothing. I've recused myself from this question.
You're not a judge.
It's not a trial.
Well, I heard Uncle Steve said yesterday, I recused myself.
Yeah, you do that, Junior.
Yeah.
You can. Would you rather?
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I know all her people listening. Oh, no. I'm not going to say what I'd rather do. No.
You rather, it's just simple. Would you rather for her to let you sleep or give
I'd
you a
rather
kiss goodbye?
let her let me sleep, but she wakes me up every morning to kiss me when she going to work.
Don't wake me up for that.
All right. Would you rather know what you're going to get for Christmas or would you rather be surprised?
I'm not finna get a damn thing. I don't do that.
Surprise.
That's your surprise.
I knew. Man, y'all
And don't wake me up for that either.
You think I didn't know that bike was wrapped?
Surprise.
Ask me what I want so I don't be hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
It's real simple what I want.
What do you want?
What is it? What you want?
Or watch. So all I want to find and watch.
No, your watch different though. Oof.
You don't give me no watch. Well, Marjorie know what to do though. She ain't never missed. She do too much though sometimes. I be going, hey.
All right. Thanks, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we promised to talk about holiday traditions, especially Christmas traditions. And while time-honored holiday traditions are important, they've also evolved over the generations. Now, this is according to a survey. Family activities and writing to Santa are still among the most popular holiday traditions. That is interesting. Even though, because I've never written to Santa, even though we live in a tech-savvy world, 3 out of 4 parents say their children still handwrite letters to Santa as opposed to a more modern approach like email. And really, and what's the most popular family activity in 2017 this year? Well, according to most households, it's decorating the Christmas tree as a family. Now that I like. I can relate to that. Of course, we do that. Yeah. So Steve, we got to start with you here. What are the family traditions that your family keeps that you definitely keep?
First of all, let me get this straight. Buddha,
Your grandson.
Elle, Noah, and Rose.
Grandchildren.
I'm not telling them that Santa Claus is coming down the chimney.
Okay.
Yeah. Their mom and daddy might, but if they come over Papa's house, Papa bought all this. Okay?
They need to know that.
Let's be straight about that.
Give
all
credit
these trees
where
out
credit
here in
is
this
due.
yard, that Papa paid for all these trees.
Okay.
All this little fake ass snow, I bought all that in here. I had that tree in the foyer. The Papa bought that.
So that's a new tradition, really.
What?
Because you weren't brought up with thinking Santa Claus did it for a while when you were little?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're
Especially as young as your grandchildren are.
Yeah. You
Well,
change
now,
traditions.
look, you know, my kids take their kids to see Santa Claus.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Right.
they thinking it's a Santa Claus. I'm just telling them, don't bring them over here with that.
Why you got to be so real with it right now, though?
Well, no, at Pawpaw House, all this paid for by the big bald
Right.
head black
As hard
man.
as you work, you want some credit,
Yeah,
right?
the white man with the beard didn't bought nothing up in here. The bald head black man that's in that office down there at the front of the house, you go in there, there's Santa Claus down there. Matter of fact, don't bring him up when you come in here.
Okay.
Because he had nothing to do. Everything on this side of the gate, Santa Claus ain't had a damn thing to do with it.
Okay, so that's one. That's one
That's
myth
one, yeah.
that you burst
Yeah.
wide open. Okay.
Secondly, if you tear up your toy on Christmas, you get your ass whooped on Christmas.
What?
Man, that's a tradition. That's tradition. That's standard.
Man.
Generations.
Man,
Well, you know, I
had that.
How long I had this in layaway, and you just said we broke it? It ain't even 4:30.
Yeah. You opened it at 5 and it's broke at 9.
I had a nephew named Pogo. All Pogo did, every toy he got, he took it apart.
Wow.
But then you know what? He put it all back together. That's all he wanted to do.
Well, yeah. That's like girls. We used to take our dolls' clothes off.
He a mechanic
yeah.
right now.
Take it down.
That's what he do.
He's a mechanic right now because, see? Yeah. So that was some good. But did he get in trouble for doing it when he was a kid?
Dog, because if my daddy saw the toy toe up, but he would ask, though, after the second year, is that Pogo toy? We'll leave it alone there because Pogo gonna put it back together.
Oh, he wasn't too mad.
No.
All right, what
Junior.
else? So no Santa, butt whoopings if you broke your toys. What else? These are some traditions, Steve.
I want to hear some of Junior's too.
I know.
His family.
Sounds like he got his butt whooped.
Oh man, absolutely.
Okay.
One tradition was you go into bed at 7
On Christmas Eve or Christmas Day?
No, Christmas Eve.
Oh, I could never sleep on Christmas Eve.
Why you go to bed so early?
I could never do that.
Cause Santa was coming.
Right.
But Santa don't show up till 9 in the morning. We gotta go back to bed.
9?
Why is he coming at 9?
That's too late.
Santa was running late at our house. Y'all go back in there and go back to bed. At 9. The sun up and everything. He ain't made it here yet. Y'all go in there and go back to bed.
All right, listen.
rested.
Yeah. Coming up next, Nephew's prank phone call right after this.
He's up drinking all night.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. The subject, I am emotionally drained. We'll get into that in just a few because right now the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
Your husband's prescription.
What?
Yeah. Your husband's.
You always
prescription.
messing with these people.
We got to listen, Linda. Some people need their prescription. Okay? I'm just calling it. That's all I'm doing. I'm just calling it. Now the man got an ailment or something, so we got to get the man some medicine. Now let's go, cat dog.
Get him his
Your
meds.
husband's prescription. Come on.
Hello.
Hello, how you doing? This is Pharmacy. My name is Brian. I'm the tech here. Is Mr. Is it Donovan? Is he available?
No. What can I help you with?
Well, he dropped his prescription off about an hour ago. We wanted to call and let you guys know that the prescription is ready.
Prescription for what?
Well, he dropped off a prescription. I'm assuming he must have. It looks like the doctor just wrote this prescription today, so I'm assuming he. It seems like he would probably need this pretty soon. So I wanted to let you guys know it's ready.
Okay, and what exactly did he get a prescription for?
It's amoxicillin.
Amoxicillin.
Amoxicillin. We've got him at least 15 tablets. If he could take 2 tablets a day.
Wait,
I'm
I'm sorry. Wait, your name is Brian, right?
My name is Brian. Yes, I'm the technician
Okay.
here at the pharmacy.
Okay, well, Donovan, that's my husband. Let me make sure you have the right Donovan because, can we check the birthdays? Are you allowed to do that with me?
Oh, definitely. It's 74. Is that correct?
Yes. Okay. And so what exactly is amoxicillin for?
Amoxicillin is an antibiotic, ma'am. So any type of small infections of some sort, diseases or whatever, it pretty much cures it.
So you telling me this nasty then got something and went and got it on my... First off, he went and seen the doctor and got a prescription under my insurance. This type of... And he went and got something... You know what? That Brian, I'm coming down there. I'll pick up the medicine. I'll get it. And if he wants that medicine, he'll check in with me at my counter. Because I got to check that he done wrote that his and not cash. I'm going to beat the hell out this. He do not know. He does not even... You know what? We brought in a New Year.
I'm sorry. You're Miss... What? Can I call you by your first name? What's your name?
No, call me Miss. That's fine. Just call me Miss. No, call me Miss.
Okay. First of all, I want to apologize. I had no idea that you were not aware of the actual prescription that we've just filled for him. You know, just on a personal note, I'm just curious. Is there a possibility maybe you could have given it to him?
Brian, no, the you didn't. You done lost your little mind. Now, first off, you don't call my phone. First off, no, I'm glad you called my phone to tell me it's my insurance. That's why. And then you gonna accuse me of giving that nasty something. Are you screwing him? Don't you ever in your life call somebody's phone, and this is a courtesy call. It's none of your business what's going on in my okay? None of your business. You get out of my legs. That ain't none of your business. And no, I ain't got nothing to answer your question. I got something for your and his. He want to come home with STDs, and you want to ask me if I gave him STDs? Oh, okay. Where's your manager? Let me speak to your manager.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to be unprofessional. I was just asking a personal question. I should not have asked you something like that, and I do apologize. Should we expect someone to pick up the prescription?
I just told you I'm gonna be picking that up. I'm gonna come in there. You know what, Brian? You'll know who I am because I got a couple words for your. And I still want to speak to your manager. You were very unprofessional, and I don't appreciate you coming at me. I'm trying to eat. You called me, tell me he didn't got me a STD, didn't ask me, did I give it to him? And you all up in between my...
No, I'm not trying to get all in between your legs, ma'am. Apparently, that's not the place to be, considering you guys need amoxicillin, you know, but nevertheless...
You didn't lost your mind. You know what, Brian, I still got some firecrackers left from the first, and guess what? I'm going to light the up, yo. You don't play games with me. You do not even know. You do not know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know who I know and what I got. I got something for y'all. What is this prescription at? Because I know it's not the one by our house. I know it's not. What did he take his tripe for? Where are you at? Because I'm on my way now.
Would you like? My manager's here. Would you like to speak with him, ma'am?
Yeah, put your manager on. Put your manager on. I want to speak to him now.
Hang on a sec. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, this is Tommy.
Who?
Tommy.
You're the manager?
This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, and you just got pranked by your husband, Donovan.
I'm going to kill him and you. What the prank on me? He needs to be out looking for a job that ain't worked in 3 months. Don't play with me like that. Got my blood pressure high.
You all right?
Oh, no, I'm coming down. I'm still coming to get you.
I'm not at baby. You can't come get me.
Oh, you better be glad I love your show. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
He told me, say, my wife don't tolerate no cheating.
You know I'm crazy. You ain't right. You wrong.
I got one more thing to ask you, though. What is the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Stupid enough.
Wow.
Huh?
Always. Is that a question?
Geniusly stupid enough is all I can say to you.
Man, you play too much. You went too far.
Apparently, that's not the place to be. Since you that ain't where I want to be. There.
Man. I said, ooh-wee.
It's crazy, man.
Go hard in the paint, baby. That's how you do it. You go hard in the paint. New York City, New York, big city of dreams. Get ready, baby. February the 3rd, the Nephew is coming to the NYC, the City Winery. You heard what I said. Tickets are on sale right now. February 3rd, Saturday night, New York City. If you can make it New York, you can make it anywhere. Tickets on sale right now.
All right, coming up next, it is a Strawberry Letter. Subject is, I am emotionally drained. We'll get into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Time now for today's Strawberry Letter. And if you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here. You hear that? Right now, you never know. It could be yours.
It could be. Buckle up and hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
Subject, I am emotionally drained. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 42-year-old single mother of a son that is 20 years old. My son's girlfriend just had a baby that is fair-skinned, and they both are chocolate. The girl is 21 and a dancer at a bar across town. She says she's not a stripper, but that's all she says. My son is afraid to ask the girl for a paternity test, so I did. When my son went to visit the baby, she jumped on him and then called me and said if I keep putting my son up to this foolishness, I would be next. I called her mother, who happens to go to church with me, and I told her that her daughter is disrespectful. She was not happy about the phone call and asked if we could talk in person, so I invited her over. She pulled up and ran up to my door and yelled for me to come outside. She jumped on me when I got in the front yard. I'm not a fighter, so we rolled around in the yard while I kept begging her to stop pulling my hair. My neighbor broke us up and I ran inside. I called my son and he called his girlfriend on a three-way and she said that I deserved to be beat up. I reported the incident to the police and they wouldn't come out to do a report because it was between my son and his girlfriend. I just don't want my son to be caught up with a baby that isn't his. I told my son that we'll just get the baby one day and do a paternity test ourselves. Now it's like my son is turning against me and telling me to stay out of his business. I got beat up for him, and this is how he repays me? It's emotionally draining, and I only want what's best for him. Now he's planning to move in with this abusive woman and ruin his life. Am I supposed to step aside and let this girl and her mother make a fool out of my son? What can I do to shake some sense into him? Well, I don't know that there's anything you could do, much more than what you've been doing right now, unless you bring his dad into it or something. But you already said you're a single mother of this son. I know as a mom this is hard, and it's going to continue to be hard to watch your son get sucked in like this. But that's exactly what you're going to have to do. Step aside. You've tried everything. You've tried everything else. Nothing has worked for you. So unless you want to get another beat down from his crazy girlfriend and, like you say, her and her mother make a fool out of you and all of that, you're going to have to do just what they say. Mind your own business at this point. We know you love your son and you only want the best for him. That's quite obvious. But right now, this stripper is his world. He's sprung, he's whipped, all of the above, and he's trying not to hear anything you, his mom, have to say. And as much as this hurts, sometimes you just have to let go and let people learn their lessons themselves, because he's not listening right now to you. He's not listening to what you have to say. Experience is always the best teacher. Later on, if he finds out that the baby's not his and he's being played by this girl, so we don't even know that. He might still want to be with her. That's the other thing. He might still want to be with her and help her raise the child. And yes, you could get the baby and get the paternity test on your own. You could do all of that, but you might lose your son in the process. But you've lost him already to this girl for right now anyway. So yeah, Mom, I think you've done all you can, and your son didn't even defend you when his girlfriend beat you up. And that's really messed up. Steve?
Well, I read a different letter, seems like. So I guess I always see some ignorance. So I have a couple of questions. Now, she's emotionally drained. This is a 42-year-old single mother. Son is 20. Your son's girlfriend just had a baby that's fair-skinned, and they both are chocolate. Now, Listen, we all know that, through the chromosomes and all that stuff that you can skip a generation and look like a grandmother or aunt or something in different colors. But we got to look into this, though. 2 chocolate people having a light-skinned baby. We need to look into this, I understand. The girl is 21 and a... Huh?
It don't add up, It don't add up.
I know, we got to look into it. Now, this girl is 21 and a dancer at a bar across town. She says she's not a stripper. Let's discuss this for a minute.
Yeah.
If you're a dancer at a bar, I think they stopped go-go dancing a long time ago. Where you be up in a cage on the end of the bar. I think they stopped that a long time ago. So if you're a dancer at a bar in today's society, you got to take your clothes off. Because go-go boots, I ain't seen them in stores no more with the mini skirts, so I'm pretty sure you a stripper. My son is afraid to ask his girl for a paternity test, so I did. Then when your son went to visit the baby, she jumped on him and then called me and said, I keep putting my son up to this foolishness, I would be next. Okay, so she jumped on him. Okay, she's abusive. I called her mother, and here's the good part. I called his mother, who happens to go to church with me, and I told her that her daughter is disrespectful. Now, see, listen to me. This is why I have a question, because it could go 2 ways. After he called the lady, she called the lady to go to church with her, and told her that her daughter is disrespectful. She was not happy about the phone call and asked if we can talk in person, so I invited her over. Now, I'm thinking right here, she's talking about the girl's mother.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. That she was talking about the girl's mother. She called on the phone and talked to her in person. So when I come back, I'm going to tell you what I think happened.
All right, we'll have part 2 of Steve's response coming up 23 minutes after. Strawberry letter subject, I am emotionally drained. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry letter. The subject, I am emotionally drained.
All right, we got a 42-year-old lady who's got a 20-year-old son that's dating a stripper who says she's not a stripper. She's a dancer at a bar. I don't know who keep their clothes on anymore these days while they dancing in bars. But hell, most of the women that go to bars is half naked when they get there. So I already know if you a dancer, you got to be stripping. Anyway, she says she's not a stripper. The son is afraid to ask. They had a light-skinned baby and both of them chocolate. Your son afraid to ask for the paternity test, so you asked the girl for a paternity test. When your son went over there to pick up the baby, the girl jumped on him and said, quit letting your mama put stuff like this in your head, and then told her, mama, if you keep interfering in my business, you're going to be next. So the lady who's 42 called her mother, the stripper's mama, who happens to go to church with me, and I told her that her daughter's disrespectful. She was not happy about the phone call and asked if we can talk in person. So I invited her over. Now, right here, I'm thinking this is all she's talking to the stripper's mother. She pulled up, ran to my door, and yelled for me to come outside. Now, if this is not the mother, if this is the stripper, then we're dealing with a person that don't know how to tell stories. Because we have some information that's confusing. No, I don't. I'm thinking she's talking about the girl's mother according to this letter so far. But then later on, she changes it and makes it sound like it was the little girl that jumped on it. So I'm confused about the lady writing the letter anyway. That's all I'm saying. Okay. So when she came, she told you to yell and for you to come outside. She jumped on me when I got in the front yard. Now, I'm not a fighter, so we rolled around in the yard while I kept begging her to stop pulling my hair. Now, let me teach you something, ma'am. Begging is not a good fight technique.
Begging, you're gonna have issues with that.
It usually does not work out for the beggar. it empowers the person that's issuing the ass whooping. So it's best not to empower them with, please stop. You kicking me. You whooping my ass too good. This is Bob. This is not what I do. I'm not a fighter. So it makes them go harder because they go, yeah, I'm knocking their ass out now. So I would just suggest that next time you get in the fight, please do not beg. It don't look good. Ain't no need to beg and then take the ass whoop.
One or the other, pick one.
Yeah,
You gotta
get
draw
your
the line,
ass whooped. Get your ass whooped and stop this begging.
Quietly.
You're not finna do this to me, shame me, embarrass me, humiliate me, and belittle me while you beat my ass. Just make it look like you trying. She got hair too. She grabbing your hair, you grab her hair. Anyway, my neighbor broke us up and I ran inside. I called my son and he called his girlfriend on the three-way and she said that I deserved to be beat up. See, I'm thinking when she ran in the house and called her son, he called his girlfriend on the three-way and she said I deserved to be beat up, which made me think it was the girl's mama that was in the yard fighting the whole time. Because we ran in the house and got the girl on the three-way, the girl would have been in the yard still fighting the mama, see? So I reported the incident to the police and they wouldn't come out to do a report because of between my son and his girlfriend. This is another piece of important information. Anytime you call the police and they don't come out to handle a domestic dispute that was a fight, you must live deep in the hood. Because police have to come out to investigate any domestic violence, especially neighbors involved breaking up fights. So now we already know the police ain't coming. That's a hood move. Thank you very much. And then she says, and they wouldn't come out because of between my son and his girlfriend. I just don't want my son to be caught up with a baby that isn't his. I understand that. I told my son we'll just get the baby one day and do the paternity test ourselves. Now it's like my son is turning against me and telling me to stay out of his business. Well, you should. I got beat up for him and this is how he repays me. No, you got beat up because you went out the house. See, when people call you out, you said you're not a fighter. See, when people drive up to your house and say, come outside, come out here. No, meet me in the front. Them is fighting words. Why did you take your non-fighting ass out there?
She would never think that the girl would jump on her, Steve.
You got to be all
the girl mama that go to her church whooped her ass, Shirley. Stop saying the girl.
That's what I got.
Now he's planning to move in with this abusive woman and ruin his life. Am I supposed to step aside and let this girl and her mother make a fool out of my son? What can I do to shake some sense? All right, first of all, let me explain something to you. This is not going to ruin your son's life. This is a lesson that both of you're going to have to let him learn, like Shirley said. The best lesson is a bought lesson. You're going to let him have to buy this one. Let him go move in with the girl. You be a loving grandmother. When the baby come over, swab the baby mouth. Put the swab in a plastic bag and get a damn DNA test. Then when the result come back, don't say nothing to your son. Just get copies of it and post it on Facebook. Let the church say amen.
Amen.
Thank you for calling
post
me.
Your comments. Thank you, Steve, on today's Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Introduce your best friend.
Ladies and gentlemen,
let's go.
Here he is, J. Anthony Brown.
You just got here.
No. You're going to do better than that. We've been friends for way too long. Put some sauce in that. Put some sauce on my name. Some sauce on my name.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Without further ado, the living myth and legend, that damn J. Anthony the Brown.
Okay, can we just run that every week? Because I know I'm not going to be able to get you to do that every day.
You're not getting that ever again.
Again. Okay, yeah. Okay,
hey, Dave, save that, because that's it.
Dave, mark that and save that, okay? Because, all right, here we go. What's in the mind of yours truly, J. Anthony Brown? It is the holidays. I'm talking to the grandparents. I'm talking to the aunts, the uncles, the aunties, the older people who are buying gifts for these kids probably the very first time. Now, a lot of us will give cash. That's cool. And a lot of us don't know what to buy. I don't know what to buy, but I know what not to buy. I know what you shouldn't try to give a child because they ain't going to want it. If your ass is wrapping up a yo-yo right now, stop what you're doing, okay? Stop it. Stop it. Don't nobody want a damn yo-yo, okay? Nobody wants that. If you went out and purchased a hula hoop with good intentions, a hula hoop, they're gonna know what the hell it is right soon as you wrap that damn thing up, and they don't want it, okay? You can keep all these old ass board games, Sorry, Monopoly, Operation. Don't nobody want them damn games, okay? Think about it. When the last time your ass played Monopoly? You ain't played it in a long damn time.
Got that kind of
Why would you give it to the child? And here's something very important. Don't make a damn thing. Don't make any. If you're knitting, knit one, purl two, knit one, purl two, knit one. Stop knitting. Don't nobody want them mittens. Don't nobody want that thick ass sweater and that scarf around their neck and you get a cramp in your damn neck. Don't nobody want that. Stop knitting. Stop.
Right now.
Don't bake a damn thing to send. Those things don't hold up in the mail. And last but not least, if you're building a dollhouse, damn it, stop it. Stop right now. You built a 700-pound dollhouse. It ain't got no floors in it. The ceiling is like so high, all you got is stuff down on the bottom. The windows are way at the top. Don't no child want that. Stop building, okay? These are my holiday tips. Don't build a damn thing. It's just a doghouse. That's what you're building, a damn doghouse. I'm done. I'm finished.
All right. Thank you, Jay. Merry Christmas.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Rich on Facebook, Steve writes, "Hey, Steve, about 2 years ago, my mom passed away, and that was devastating for all of us. Now, however, it sure looks like my pops has bounced back. As of late, he's been out and about with a way younger, fine woman that can't be more than 25 years old. At the age of 68, I can't blame my pops for shooting his shot and scoring, and he's done pretty well taking care of his money. All that said, Pops said he's bringing over his new boo for Christmas. Now my sisters are not happy about her, and they said she is going to blank around and find out. But I just want to keep.
Wow.
But I just want to keep the peace for Christmas. And what gift should I give her?
Well, probably need to get her a helmet.
Because the sisters.
But this make Daddy proud though. Now don't hurt Daddy's feelings.
Well, the girls don't care. The girls, first of all, two problems here. You ain't their mama. And number two, why do you want our daddy and you younger than us?
Yes, that's exactly
And they
right.
probably going to be about the same age because, he's 43 years older. So chances are these kids is older than her.
Yeah, then the girl.
And
All
so
these people,
she going to feel the wrath, man.
Yeah.
all the people his age is sick. Yeah, he wants something young.
And what does she want with him?
His money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because he's done good by himself. And, he probably kept himself in shape. And, he going to bring the girl by for Christmas. Ain't nothing y'all can do about it.
They just got to deal with it.
Yeah, but you're going to mess up your relationship with your father because you're going to make him have to pick between y'all. And he going to go with this young girl now.
Ooh.
All you got to do is treat her pleasant. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
Just be kind, courteous. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So
do look like if you want to get her a gift, get her some get her a backpack. Or a lunchbox.
25.
What kind of backpack?
That's a young gift.
It don't matter. That's what them kids wear. It's just a backpack.
Young gift. Yeah.
Wonder Woman, get her some
Character.
get her some sneakers with some lights on them.
That's funny, Steve. All right.
Some fresh notebooks. Go ahead.
I think we might have time for one more. My parents always encouraged me to work hard for what I wanted. Over the weekend, my sister and I were talking about Christmas plans and talking about tightened budgets for the holidays when she blurted out, "Thank God Mom and Dad took care of school for me." I was like, what? While I'm not hurting financially and am happy where I am in life, but come on, I worked my behind off to go to college, got loans and finally close to paying them off. And my parents just paid for my sister's college education. I'm mad about this. So Uncle Steve, I can't decide if it makes me angry or hurts my feelings more. Do I bring it up?
No, you don't have to bring it up. Your parents knew that your sister wasn't you. If your parents treated all their children equally and the same, your sister probably wouldn't even be in college. Because your sister don't have the same makeup that you have, and they recognize that. So they paid for it.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know, just understand and thank God that you are who you are. And don't get mad because your blessing is you had the skill set and the mindset to do it. Now you're gonna block your blessing by hating because she got because they paid for her what? So she is not you. And the parents recognize it.
Mm-hmm. They both have a college education. Yeah. You know, that's the blessing too. You know,
you almost got these loans paid off and you did it yourself. That's an accomplishment. Yeah. So instead of being mad at your parents, be proud of yourself. Thank God for that he brought you through. Wow, it's amazing how people block the blessing by instead of looking at what you have, you focus on what you don't have.
Yeah,
you forget
they don't
about
look at
blessing.
it that way.
Good point.
All right. Great advice. Thank you. So don't bring it up, please. Coming up at 20 minutes after the hour, we'll have more of the Steve Harvey Morning Show right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so you know winter weather is here. It's here, and that can...
Winter weather, baby. Winter weather. You better say that.
That's not what I said.
Go ahead, Shirley. Yeah, Shirley, I didn't understand.
But it can leave your nose a little red, you know, if you have the sniffles or a cough or whatever, you know, a little red like Rudolph. But guess what? Puffs lotion provides soothing relief instead. How about that? Puffs has lotion to help soothe your blows and pillowy softness. I love that. Pillowy softness to help rescue your nose. So when cold and flu season give your nose the blues, make sure you reach for Puffs Plus lotion tissues, okay? Because a nose in need deserves Puffs indeed. It is sponsored by Puffs Plus lotion tissues.
They got pillow lotion? That's pillow lotion?
I know,
That's
I like
soft.
that. Pillowy softness. Yeah, it's so soft on your nose.
On your nose?
Yeah. A lot
Can
of
I put it on my elbows too? Like if they ask you, can I do that? I mean.
Do your elbows get cold and flus?
Hell yeah.
But you know what else is good too? Allergies. Allergies, not just winter allergies. So that's a good look. Thank you, Puffs, because you know your nose, pillow dry, and all
pillowy
that.
Softness, baby. Pillowy softness. All right.
I like anything.
Thank you, guys.
Pillowy. I'm a pillowy type of person. I love.
You're a pillowy softness type of guy.
Yeah.
All right. Coming up next, we'll play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for a round of Would You Rather. Would you rather spend New Year's Eve without your phone or without someone to kiss at midnight? Which one?
Phone. Yeah,
You can have that phone.
Yeah.
What?
You had it.
You guys? Somebody.
No, I need to get it at 12:01 now.
Yeah. In the new year. It's a new year.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay. Steve, you didn't answer.
Yeah, I need somebody. I don't care about that phone.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
That's what I know
would you
about long flights. Ain't no, I don't ask the flight attendant, do you have Wi-Fi? No, hell no. I don't want can't nobody call me. No.
Yeah. Would you rather a real Christmas tree or an artificial one? Real or
real
fake?
trees. I love real trees.
Okay. What about you guys? Junior?
Oh, I ain't never had no real tree in my life. We ain't get them.
Oh, you always have fake.
All our trees been fake.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they're pretty, right? They're decorated
they
nicely.
nice. My daddy made it feel like it was real. He said he bought it. It was real when he bought it. So that's all Deb Lee told me. Hey, he said it was real. Yeah. My daddy didn't play that.
High as a fake tree. What is you looking at?
Yeah. It's in there.
Right.
Oh, you think that tree in your imagination?
All right. When your spouse is leaving the house, would you rather be kissed goodbye or left to sleep? Which one? When she's leaving.
Oh, if I'm asleep?
Mm-hmm. You want her to kiss you?
Go on, do what you got to do. I'll kiss you when you get back.
Don't wake you up?
Wake me up for that.
No, hell no.
I'm not going to say nothing. I recuse myself from this question.
You're not a judge.
It's not a trial. It's just
I heard Uncle Steve said yesterday, I recuse myself.
You can do that, Junior.
Yeah.
You can. Would you rather?
Oh, yes, I can. Oh, I know all her people listening. Oh, no. I'm not going to say what I'd rather do. No.
It's just simple. Would you rather for her to let you sleep or give you a kiss goodbye?
Let her let me sleep, but she wakes me up every morning to kiss me when she going to work.
Don't wake me up for that.
All right. Would you rather know what you're going to get for Christmas or would you rather be surprised?
I'm not finna get a damn thing. I already know that.
Surprise.
That's your surprise.
I knew. Man, y'all
And don't wake me up for that either.
You think I didn't know that bike was wrapped?
Surprise.
Ask me what I want so I don't be hurt.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly.
It's real simple what I want.
Mm-hmm. What do you want?
What is it? What you want?
Or watch. All I want. Just find them watches.
Your watch different though. Oof.
Don't give me no watch. Well, Marjorie know what to do though. She ain't never missed. She do too much though sometimes. I'll be going ahead.
All right. Thanks, guys. That's today's round of Would You Rather. Coming up at 49 minutes after, it's our last break, and we'll close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, here we are, guys. Last break of the day on this Tuesday. Steve, you have some closing remarks for us. I know you do.
Yeah, I want to remind everybody of something. That God created us all for greatness. All of us were created in his likeness. All of us were created to be an example of what God can do in people's lives. We were all created for this. What happens along the way is we make decisions because God gave us the power of choice. We make decisions as people that counteract what God really intended for us. And one of the reasons we counteract what God intended for us is because the devil's main job to opposition is to not allow you to reach your potential. See, the devil don't ever want you to reach your potential because then he'll have another child of God out there spreading the word and showing off and be an example of what light can do and what love can do and what the power of prayer can do. So his job is to make each and every one of us fall by the wayside. That's his constant mission in life, to make us think we're not worthy, to make us think we can't, to make us think it ain't possible, to make us look at our environment, to make us feel like, well, it's because I'm this, I can't be that. Ain't none of that true. None of that is true. I bought a book the other day by Joel Osteen because I was listening to him over the weekend, and he was talking about his new book called Next Level Thinking. And I bought the book, and because I constantly try to reinforce myself, as successful as you may think I am, I still have a ways to go. And I will always try to improve myself. And people like Joel Osteen, Bishop Jakes, Bishop Ulmer, Bishop Geddes down there in North Carolina, my boy. It's a lot. Charles Jenkins up in Chicago. There's a lot of dudes, man, that call me to make sure I'm okay. Check in on me. Tyler, check in on me. Dr. Phil, check in on me. I got a lot of people check in on me, man, make sure I'm okay. I was reading his book because I just needed some more information. And one of the things I had learned from his book, in the first chapter, The title of his chapter is Be a Barrier Breaker. Be a barrier breaker. And throughout the book, it just talks about your surroundings, your environment. That because you're from a family where ain't nobody never made it out, don't mean that you have to not be one of that you have to be one of those and not make it out. Because you come from a hood that don't have a whole lot of millionaires made from that hood, that don't mean that you can't be a barrier breaker and be one of the millionaires from the hood. Just because nobody on your block ever went to college don't mean you can't be the first one. Maybe nobody in your family ever went to school. You the first one. Maybe nobody in your family ever became a supervisor at a post office or the FedEx or UPS or any place else. Don't mean that you can't. You can become a barrier breaker. But see, what a lot of us do is we get so immersed in our environment that we adapt to our environment and we act like this is it. Well, if God had wanted me to be rich, I'd have been born rich. What? What did you say? I heard a guy say that. If God had wanted me to be rich, I would have been born rich. So let me ask you something, brother. All these people that have gone from poverty to riches, what was their excuse? Or what mindset did they use to become a barrier breaker, to break the barrier of poverty, to become well off? I chose to be a barrier breaker. I knew what my family was. I love my family dearly and still do. But what my family had, I didn't want. As much as I love my mother and father, what my father was and how hard I saw him work, I didn't want that. I wanted something else. Now, do I appreciate the work ethic he put in me? Most certainly do. Did I appreciate the faith and the fear of God that my mama put in me? Oh, I most certainly do. But I didn't want to be the one sitting at the church on the usher board. I didn't want that. I didn't want to work as hard as my father and make the same money as my father. I wanted to something else. I wanted to be a barrier breaker. A barrier breaker. And one of the things he talked about in the book is that so often we let our environment and how we were raised and other people's expectation of us set limits in our life. He was saying that we adapt to what's around us. So what he said in the book, I wanted to share with you all. In the book, he said that if you take an oak tree seed, the seed of an oak tree, and you plant this seed from this oak tree in a 2-foot pot, that oak tree will never become what it was created to be if you leave it in that pot. Not because there's something wrong with the seed, but because of the environment it's in. Did you hear what I just said? There is nothing wrong with you. The problem is your environment. If you stay in the environment, you'll never grow. But you can choose to become a barrier breaker and get out of any environment that you're in. You can escape poverty. You can escape the hood. You can escape bad thinking people. You can escape the dope game. You can become non-addicted to drugs. You can stop being an alcoholic. You can stop with God's help. If you take an oak tree seed and you plant it in a 2-foot pot, that tree will never become what it was created to be if you leave it in the pot. Not because there's something wrong with the seed, but because of the environment it's in. You got to change your environment. You find you got the seed. You got everything you need to grow. You did? Those are my closing remarks.
Drop it, baby. Drop it.
Yes, sir. Gotta get out that environment, man.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.